Welcome back to the Starcasm YouTube channel with your host, Asa Hawks. Today we have some surprising news from Plathville, as it was revealed that Welcome to Plathville mom Kim Plath was booked into the Wakulla County Jail in Florida this morning on a charge of DUI/property damage/personal injury. As show fans are well aware, Kim and husband Barry were very strict about alcohol consumption, even though both of them admitted to partaking to extremes when younger. Kim revealed that her mother was an alcoholic, and that was part of the reason that she didn't want her kids to experience what she did.
And so, consciously or not, I have set out to give them things that I didn't have. A stable home with 2 sober parents, and a life that I didn't get.
Kim's anti-alcohol stance continued even after her oldest child, son Ethan, turned 21. Ethan's wife Olivia Plath talked about how Kim's prohibition impacted their wedding.
For our wedding, I wanted to have alcohol, and Kim was very upset about that, and she told me that if I had alcohol at our wedding, that nobody on her guest list would come. So we didn't have alcohol at our wedding.
According to jail records, Kimberly Doherty Plath was booked just before 1 a.m. this morning and was released just after noon. The Wakulla County Sheriff's Department provided this mugshot photo of the 50-year-old reality star. We've requested more information about Kim's arrest today, but have yet to hear back. However, we were able to get details on a prior incident involving Kim Plath in Wakulla County earlier this year. According to court records, Kim was cited for careless driving in June of 2022. 3 months after the incident, the case status was updated to, quote, pending DUI, unquote, in the dockets. Starcasm obtained a copy of the original Florida Highway Patrol citation from the June 10th incident, which states that Kim was driving a blue 2007 Chevy Suburban at the time. The copy of the citation is not great quality, and it's a little difficult to make out some of the information. To help clarify some of the selections made by the officer, I obtained another citation from the Florida Highway Patrol. Using that as a reference, I was able to confirm that the officer in Kim's case checked the yes box under crash, indicating that there was an accident of some sort. Under property damage, the officer selected yes, and appears to list an amount of $20,000. The officer also answered yes under injury to another, but no under serious bodily injury to another, and no under fatal. That seems to suggest that someone suffered a minor injury, although it's not clear whom. The citation states, quote, arrest delivered to Wakulla County Jail, unquote, with a date of June 10th. This may mean that there was a prior booking photo of Kim Plath that went under the radar. Kim was assessed $161 for the June incident. The court docket for the case has several entries about the due date on the fine, and to be honest, I'm not sure exactly what they mean. The dockets from the court website are arranged chronologically by action date. Let me go through them in the actual docket order. On June 10th, 2022, there was a, quote, initial status of notice to appear entered, unquote, as well as the assessment of $161. However, the case wasn't filed with the clerk until September 8th. When the case was filed, there was a docket entry that states, quote, case status set to pending DUI, unquote. It was also indicated that, quote, pay fine, unquote, was selected for citation disposition. I assume this means that Kim elected to pay the fine in order to dispose the case. Another docket entry from September 8th reads, quote, TR pay fine with the due date 9/15/2022, updated with compliance action of, unquote. I don't know what TR stands for. My best guess is that it stands for traffic. Regardless, it appears that Kim was given 1 week to pay the $161. The 2 latest docket entries are identical to the previous, quote, TR pay fine, unquote entry, but with revised due dates of October 11th and October 31st. Given the similarities in the charges listed for Kim's booking earlier today and the June incident, I believe it is possible, potentially likely, that she was booked today as a result of an issue stemming from her June citation. Perhaps her fine was late, or she had a failure to appear at some point. There's no indication of either of those things in the dockets, though, so perhaps today's booking was an unrelated, completely new incident. I have a brief update to interject here. After nearly completing this video, the Wakulla County Sheriff's Office shared a statement with People about Kim's arrest. Quote, she was arrested on an outstanding warrant from another agency, unquote, the statement reads. Quote, she turned herself into our agency. She turned herself into the Sheriff's Office in the lobby today for arrest, unquote. The Wakulla County Sheriff's Office says the warrant was for drunk driving, but, quote, no other details of the case or where the original agency was for arrest are available, unquote, at this time. If the warrant was from the June incident, I'm not sure how they could be deemed, quote, another agency, unquote. Well, it seems every time I get close to publishing this video, we get another major update. Now TMZ is confirming that Kim Plath's arrest Friday did stem from the incident in June. The site also confirms that the incident in June involved a crash, and a very serious one. According to the police report obtained by TMZ, cops arrived on the scene of Kim's accident in June to find her vehicle, quote, flipped upside down in a ditch filled with water, unquote. Police say Kim was notably intoxicated after the incident, with the smell of booze coming from her mouth. Kim was taken to a nearby hospital and a blood sample was taken. The blood sample results didn't come back until September, and that's when the DUI charge was filed, as I talked about earlier in this video. Kim was served on Thursday and turned herself in Friday morning. Okay, that's going to be the last update. I'm going to put this video up, and whatever new happens, happens. I also want to point out that Wakulla County is south of Tallahassee along the Gulf Coast and is not on the way to Tampa. It's unclear why Kim was in Wakulla County, other than potentially to have some drinks. We will continue to monitor Kim's case, and we'll be sure to update on Starcasm.net with any relevant developments. There is a link to the site in the description, as well as a link to our article about Kim's arrest. Depending on how major the updates are, we may either create a new article or update the existing one. As always, thanks for watching. The channel is growing really fast, and I sincerely couldn't be more appreciative. Be sure to check out Violetta Idol's Starcasm channel as well. There's a link in the description. I will sign off with an homage to one of my favorite YouTubers, Amy Slayton. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, YouTubies.